two, three. Testing, testing. Don't fuck with me. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. Don't fuck with me. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Alright, how's everybody doing? It's the Ezenaria Renze, also known as the Crazy Savage, also known as Savage Says. And today, first of all, I know it's been like damn near 3 months since my last upload. College and work will do that to you. Secondly, today's stream is very impromptu, but it's for a reason, trust me. It's mainly for the fact that, as a title and description state, Bungi is reeling back their sunsetting. Now, ironically, with that being said, a lot of people deleted God rolls that they no longer can get anymore, because as Destiny's gone through its seasons, that older content disappeared. Now, I'm not going to argue the ethics of removing content from a game that you're paying for live service. That can be debated as whether it's wrong or right, because that does create a sense of a FOMO. But as someone who's been playing this game not only since Destiny 2 came out, but since Destiny 1 came out in 2013, and being someone who's, I would say, fairly competent on the PvP side of the game, let's see what my vault looks like after almost a decade of playing PvP and just playing this game in general. Let's see what my vault looks like. So, how's everybody in the chat? How y'all doing in the chat? How y'all doing in the chat? This summer's gonna be a pretty good summer for me personally, because I'll just be working this summer as opposed to working and going to school at the same time. So the next 3 months, it'll just be 60-hour work weeks, stacking up money and shit for school and stuff. But that aside, so let me go to my vault. Let me go to my vault. Let me go to my vault. Yeah, I appreciate it, Line. Yeah. Usually, I try to do, you know, at least 12 credit hours during the spring and fall, and then at least 3 during the summer. But my I didn't save up the necessary amount of money to pay out of pocket this summer, so I'm just gonna work this summer and then do that stuff. Because generally speaking, I like to pay out of pocket because in the long run, that just keeps my student loan debt down. Because if I look at everything right now, I owe about, as far as debt goes, about like 30K, which compared to my peers, that's nothing. Compared to my peers, that ain't shit. Oh yeah, like Akuma coming to FX6 is going to honestly break that game for a minute. But I just want to see how Tokido is gonna take that character. Like when that character drops, I'm gonna go to Twitch immediately just to watch Tokido play how he plays that character. Because I mean, anyone who remembers SF5 knows that up until Akuma dropped, Tokido was like the second best player in the world as far as tournaments go. And then the same year that Akuma dropped, that man won Evo. Oh, I'm in Lily too. I'm in Lily too. Lily is the closest character to Mika from SF5, SF6. All the other characters I mesh with, but really aren't my cup of tea though. But that aside, let me look at my vault. Let me look at my vault. Let me just get rid of this stuff right here, so I have the space. So first, let me look at my character. Yep, him at infiltration. Let's look at my character. So on my character, right, there's really one gun that I always keep on my character at all times, and that gun is the Not Forgotten. Now, when this gun dropped, I think it was the Forsaken expansion, which is seen as the best expansion in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. When this gun dropped in Destiny in Destiny 2, it was the pinnacle gun. Like, I don't think y'all understand how powerful unnerved Luna's Howl and unnerved Not Forgotten were. These two guns, like these guns were so powerful then and are still so powerful now that if it wasn't for the light cap, you would still see these guns being used because their stats are just clean. Now this is the original one that I got, that I pulled from the postmaster once I finished the storyline to get it. Which really was a storyline. It was essentially that you had to go to the competitive playlist, right, and then get Fabled. Fabled it was in order to get the Luna's Howl. Then you had to go and get max rank Legend to get Not Forgotten. This is my original one, and to prove it, right. So you see here how it says 259 kills, right? That's just an enemy defeats. Look at how many kills I got with this thing in the Crucible. 2,999 kills in Crucible. I had this thing on me. I had this thing on me. Like this motherfucker stayed on my hip. 2,999 kills. This is my favorite gun. And the reason why it's my favorite gun, honestly, is because it's competitive, and I've said this before, I can't aim for shit. My aiming is horrible. I mean, it's better than most, but it's bad enough to where I know I lose gun battles because I fuck up my aim and I miss the headshot. So this gun has next to no recoil on it, and it's a 3-tab. Great gun. This gun is always on my Titan. And the bittersweet thing about this is that the game that I won to get my Luna, to get my Not Forgotten, the game that put me in Legend, to get my Not Forgotten right, I pulled off some crazy plays in that game. I remember it like it was yesterday because I did it in the morning and like right before classes. I did it in the morning, and what had happened is that I was losing. This was during the Mida multi-tool era and the era until so I was playing meta. I was playing hard meta. Like one, this was like during one eye mask supremacy. I was playing meta as fuck. So I had a one eye mask. I had the one eye mask on, which this exotic is just crack. This exotic hit Destiny like crack cocaine did the black community in the 70s. This shit was crazy. This gun was ridiculous. I mean, this helmet was ridiculous. But I had this helmet on, Mida multi-tool, and Aerontil. And in that match to win, the last match, I double suppressed 2 supers at the same time in Widow's Court off spawn. And the thing that kills me about that, right, is that the only footage I have that I can pull is some blurry shit on my cell phone camera. Because my goofy ass, when I like upgraded my PS4, I didn't properly back up my shit. So I still have the drive that has all that stuff on it. I just can't get to it. But that was my like, oof, Jesus. But yeah, this is probably my favorite hand. This is probably my second favorite hand cannon in the game. My first, y'all see that. But as far as my vault goes, let's see. Of course, in the first slot, we have Antiopedia. This is like year 1 Destiny, because if you can see on the top right here, that has the insignia for year 1 Destiny 1. And I min-maxed the fuck out of this gun. Kill clip, ricochet rounds, SC hollow sight. I got a range masterwork because back then you could rework the masterwork. I don't know why they took that out of the game. That shit that would make Garo hunting so much easier. But nevertheless, this is my first gun in there. And then as we go down here, I don't really count exotics, but as we go down here, of course we have all reliable Bygones. But this Bygones is a newer one. The real all reliable Bygones with 1,400 kills on it. Because back then, full auto, they didn't add full auto retrofit as a quality of life perk left yet. So it was its own perk. And if you know me from Destiny 1, you know I love full auto guns. So this gun right here, all reliable, all like this, it just works. And my homie Tyrant, Tropical Tyrant in the chat, his has more kills than mine. This is probably his, like, of all the guns in this game, this is probably like his second favorite gun in the game. The Bygones. And I think he has the same role, but I remember at the time the reason why he and I were gunning for this role is because that was during the season of the Drifter. And the Drifter had a stock one that he was selling that was this is the stock roll of the one that the Drifter sold. I had to go and get like max rank and reset to pick up before the perk change. His lucky ass got this same roll on a random drop. In fact, I can't wait till that shit drops back, because oh my goodness, I'm gonna be using the fuck out of these 2 guns. And then as we go down, of course, again, another Forsaken classic, Dust Rock Blues, another 1400 kill streak. Max range. Slide shot, I have like 3 rolls of these. A slide shot, snapshot sights, slide shot all loading holster, pulse monitor, rampage. Y'all don't understand that during the Forsaken era, when people were like clamoring to get into comp, to get the Luna's Howl, this was the shotgun you used. This was the fucking shotgun you used. And the only place this shotgun reliably dropped was on Mars. Mars was the best planet in the whole game because you could do so much. You could get so many quests done on Mars that you couldn't get on like other planets. And they took Mars out. Mars is right there. They took Mars out of the game, which again, that whole removing content from the game shit is wild when you think about it. But Mars was the planet you could go to if you wanted to, you know, to target and farm Dust Rock Blues. It was Mars because it was always that one lost sector in Mars where that boss had, for some reason, that boss had like a ridiculously high spawn rate for the Dust Rock Blues. Also, that boss for some reason too is like if you completed that lost sector, it would like give you max EXP towards quest and shit. Great, man. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then you have, you know, the original Igneous Hammer, Duke MK44. I have a clip on my channel where I get like back to back, like I get a full team wipe in comp with 2 taps using this same gun. Rapid hit rampage. When I go back and edit this video, I'll probably slip that in to show it because that shit was immaculate. But I have several rolls. This is probably my most balanced role because, you know, if you see how the stats, you know, cascade, right? 69 range, 49 stability, which is important, all that stuff. And then rapid hit helps with the reload and stability during a gunfight. But this is probably my best role. And then as you go down, I have more wacky ones. Like this one is just slightly better. But then you have shit like this, where it's like 81 range, but stability is trash. Safer than stability is trash. Go figure, man. Ace of Spades. Now, Ace of Spades, again, I didn't like this gun because I can't aim. I'm just gonna say it. I can't aim for shit. I can't aim. Because I remember during the time of like, I remember during the time when One Eye Mask was at full power. So what made One Eye Mask so broken, right, is that this singular helmet had the perks of at least 4 or 5 different exotics in one. So before it got nerfed, here's what it would do. If an opponent dared to attack you, the first 3 perks would activate, meaning that, let's say we're in a gunfight, right, and you shoot me, right? What would happen is that first, I would get wall hacks, I would get true sight, I'd be able to see you where you're going across the map, no matter where you were, I would be able to see you. The second is that once we're fighting and after the fight, right, if I kill you, I get immediate health regen and an overshield. And then, in addition to that, I also get a damage buff. That's crazy. And mind you, this all happens off the fact that you tried to attack me. And mind you, before in its purest form, One Eye Mask, this shit would proc in your super. So imagine you're a roaming super, and you know you're getting shot at, and you're killing people who shoot at you. You get an overshield, and a damage buff while in your super. Shit is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But back then, what would happen is that if you got the 1-9 mass buff and had Memento Mori procced on Ace of Spades, you would be able to 2-tap. I can't aim for shit. It's not reliable for me. But I still have it because it's a good gun. And then this is also, so I don't have the original Better Devils. I have the refitted one. The original Better Devils was the best gun in the game at the time because in year one, it was static rolls, and most of the rolls were trash. But the rolls that, like, you know, made it to the top of the list were Better Devils. Now the ones I have probably won't work the same way anymore because now, we know with 140s, kill clip doesn't change their TTK, and they nerf range fighter's effect. Then we have, you know, a classic Ranger 6 broadsword. I remember the easier, the harder to get one of this was the Claymore. Never got it because comp back then was stupid. Like, it was no radar comp and shit. I can't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Scrolling down next, to my babies. In my opinion, these guns come from the best DLC in the game, Black Armory. In fact, all of the Black Armory guns are still viable. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure when the Brave version of this drops next week, just like with the Hammerhead, it'll have better perks, but the base one is still godlike. Now, the role that I was hunting for that I never could get was rapid hit kill clip. As you can see, I got close, but never. I mean, that is fair, line. That is very fair because initially, when I first got Destiny, it was a horrible game. It was so bad that it almost died in that first time period. And that happened twice fighting with both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. And Destiny 1, I got it day one. I even have the fucking Foundries pack shit. And it was bad. And then because it was so bad, I went and played Borderlands 2. Great game. I played the fuck out of that game, Borderlands 2. I bought all the DLC. I played all the expansions, min-max all my characters. I had, you know, Money Shot Salvador. I had TDR Axton. I had a Boar Zero. It was great. It was great. What did you say, Prime VA? I'm noticing they're reviving some old beat 'em ups. Yeah, the TMNT beat 'em up and the Double Dragon beat 'em up. I have the original TMNT arcade beat 'em up on emulation. Still a great game. But yeah, they are. They are. And then there's Mountaintop, the original one. Nerfed now, not as potent as it used to be. Criminal's Dagger, meh. Spare Rations, oh my. I used to have more of these, but I deleted them because I was like, I can't do this shit anymore. But when I tell you, I was hunting for this gun, a decent roll of this gun, but particularly a roll that was like this roll right here with more decent range. When I tell you I was hunting for that shit, it's ridiculous. I played, what was that mode called? I played the mode to get this gun so many times that I accidentally completed a quest line to get 21% delirium. But going to the next row, here's a gun that my friend loves. This is probably his favorite. This is his most favorite gun in the game. This gun right here, Lonesome. He's told me multiple times that, like, the day that they take this gun out of the game, and make it to where I can't, increase his light level, that's not playing Destiny 2. I think on his lonesome, the one that he has almost like 13,000 kills on that shit. Ridiculous. Service Revolver. Look at that. My fucking birth year as the fucking kill count for Crucible. But yeah, this is the one that I got. This is like maybe like my. I remember to get this gun, it was after like the season had changed, and it was one of the new guns. But to get it, you had to do 30 Crucible strikes for it to be part of the loot pool. At the time, I didn't fuck with not Crucible strikes. I mean Vanguard strikes. At the time, I didn't fuck with Vanguard, so I didn't shit for the Vanguard at all. So I had to force my way through 30 of those bitches to have this drop, because this was the most viable hand cannon for me at the time, and this is the hand cannon that carried me to getting my Lewis Howard Not Forgotten. Kill clip, rapid hit. With kill clip, it becomes a 3-tap, rapid hit. You overcome its stability and reload. 1995. That's how many kills I got. It's crazy. And then we have the Austringers, yeah. And then we have the Revoker, another broken gun, but very good. Reversal of Fortune would refund any missed sniper shots back to the magazine. We have the breach lights from the Saint 14 quest. I still kept all of my god rolls for these. I remember back then too. If you ranked up your thing, you would get double perks in this. So I have Osmosis. It's kind of mad, but I got it when I needed. Demolitionist, Rampage, Accurized rounds, deep, very good range stat. I have a handling ability to work on that. This one, straight buckets. Stability, I could go for more, I could go for less. Still a great gun. Perfect Paradox. Multiple rolls of these, but they're not as good as Death Rock Blues. Service Revolver. This was during the time. Now the thing about this gun is that this gun looks so good. It looks so good. The Seraph guns look clean, but this gun just looks spectacular. Like this gun looks like the gun that you'd see RoboCop use. It just looks so fucking good, so good. This is, and I wanted to get a decent kill clip roll with decent range, but as close as I got. As close as I got was this one. Even then, I still put numbers with it. I still put up numbers with this bitch. Let's look at how that gun looks. God damn. Damn, this gun looks good. Shit. Wait, is this one? Yeah. The holy white Gambler Chrome. Looks fucking great. These guns are mad to me. True Prophecy was a time really good. Man. All of these right here I really don't care about as far as like nostalgia purposes go, so we'll skip through that. I did play the Vex Garden raid at the time on my group, though I don't think they play anymore, which is sad but expected. And then this is like my second time trying to get a good 180. This is my second time trying to find a gun to replace Not Forgotten for giving me the decent consistency. This gun, Epitaph. I tried to get the max range roll, Hammer Forge, this, Killing Wind to boost range, Kill Clip for that increase time. I'll put up numbers on this, 7826, put up numbers on that. Then the other one, Heating up kill clip, same thing. Let's keep on going. These are more newer guns, so can't really give you that nostalgia with these. These are all new guns. These are all new guns. I have so many of these fuckers. And they need to get rid of these because I mainly got these for the target lock perk, but they nerfed that on SMGs. So now these target lock perks are kind of dead now. Which is unfortunate. Like 3 of these are like high range rolls too. But yeah, these, okay, here's some more like stuff out. So I kept Uriel's gift. Uriel's gift was the best machine gun in the game during year 1. No, sorry, not machine gun, auto rifle during year 1. I kept all 3 different elements. And then I have the 765. This is another one. I only kept this one because at the time I was looking for a full auto gun. Kept it. And then I kept, Last Hope in this flavor. You can't get this gun anymore. Kept, look at that fucking max fucking stability. God damn. Exotic. I kept Heart of Time. Horrible stats. I kept Pleiades Collector. What did you say? Are the Destiny's players still full at this time? I mean, yeah. Well, I wouldn't. They're not full, like slowed up, but it's still lively. Very much so, still lively. You could honestly jump in right now. These are all like different elements of Jomer's Claw, different elements of Frostmire's Hex, the original Ganora's Axe, the original Trust. Yeah, this game is far from dead. The original, this is the one I got before I got Cerberus Revolver. So, not Kill, but Rampage. Now Rampage does the same amount of damage as Kill Clip does for 180s, but before that, this is like the second best thing you can get. And then here's some other rolls. These are more so just weird rolls. Like I don't think y'all realize how crazy it feels to have a rapid hit outlaw kill proc. How much that reload just goes off with that shit. Yeah, Battlefield 4 is the same thing. Yeah, that is true. And then it's something for this: a Dragonfly payload roll. Oh, this is another main ingredient. These are the ones that Xur sold. With the Last Dance, of course. Me and my kill clip. Me and my full auto roll before they made full auto a quality of life. But then I got another one where it's not that way. Then my Luna's Howl. Now the only reason why, again, this is my original one. This is the only ones I have. The only reason why I didn't use Luna's Howl more was because that range stat is horrible. The stability stat is crazy, especially given the fact that it already has no recoil like that, and it has Zen moment. But I just keep it having. Now these two motherfuckers right here, these two big dick motherfuckers right here, these two big boy guns right here, Aaron Till. These two, these Aaron Tills. Aaron Till was just a problem. Aaron Till is one of the few guns in this. One of the few non-exotic guns in this game, that was targeted nerfed, because this motherfucker just hit hard. And the roll I have isn't even a good roll. I mean, it's a good roll, but it's not like the best roll. Quick draw, full all-loading holster, increased range. God damn. And this one, see, the roll you'd want, honestly, is auto-loading holster with high pack reserves. That's what you'd want. And then I had a charge that's work on this bitch. It's too much. Too much. And then another fucking classic. Mind Bender's Ambition. My boy Tyrant and I, we played that fucking strike over and over when it was like the Nightfall, just to get one to drop for us. He got the curated roll that had a quick draw on it. This roll right here is just as not just as good, but like it's still good. Like snapshot, rampage, still good. Then we have, you know, the more Black Armory shit. This gun right here, at a time, this gun, the Gilliard, was crazy. This roll is kind of crept up now because rangefinder no longer is coupled to, no longer works the same way. So rangefinder is kind of like a mad perk now. And then I have a Swift Ride, same thing with this one. Now, again, more Black Armory shit. I didn't realize this, but the Ringing Nail shares the same archetype as the Amit. So this gun is going to go crazy once it comes back into the root pool. And the roll I have on this is more so a PvE roll, honestly, because, you know, you'll get disruptor and break, spark that everywhere, and it'll just weaken targets. But then this roll here, yeah, these two rolls here are PvE god rolls. Look at that range stat. 78 range. And then I got Kill Clip, Zen Moment, Range Masterwork, the best sights, Marin RDS. Oh, god damn. And then on this one, Zen Moment, tap the trigger. This bitch ain't moving. This gun right here, this one ain't moving. Now I just didn't get the right sights, unfortunately. I got those fucking telescope sights. But this bitch is stable. 80. Ooh, this bitch is stable. This bitch is stable. And then now, my second favorite hand cannon in the game, the Kindled Orchid. God, do you see how many kills I got with this? 3,334 kills. One of the few double damage per guns in the game. And this isn't even the curated roll. This is just a regular. This This gun looks sexy. Hold up. This gun looks. This gun looks. God damn. That black on black matte finish. Whew. Just look at this. Oh my goodness. This isn't even the curated roll. This is just a regular world drop roll. Random roll drop roll. Now, would this work in today's meta? Still, yeah, it still would. I wouldn't take this into like 3v3 game modes or trials, because these are both after you win a gunfight. And in those game modes, people are really playing their lives. So you really want to have perks that are on all the time. These two aren't. These are after a kill. These are more like for slaying, which we know with the kills I have on it is cleared. This one, now this is the curated roll because it has drop mag, which drop mag is actually a crazy perk because it gives you I think it gives you better reload than Outlaw for free. Now the problem with it before was that it would you would have to like throw away ammo essentially each reload. Since they made primary weapons have infinite ammo, drop mag is a great perk. It's probably the best reload perk in the game. And then this is probably my best roll. But again, because of how rangefinder isn't as good as it used to, it may not be anymore. Actually, I could put that range up more. So no, yeah, this is probably my best roll. Yeah, it's probably my best roll actually. Yeah, I can get that range up more than that 67, 54 range. So that's probably my best roll. And then we have this one, another kill clip rampage that isn't a drop mag. I remember Bush and I, we would go into the fucking Berguzia Forge for this gun, just to get this gun and your tune. I remember that shit. Yep. This is my best ranged gun. This is probably my best gun. This is probably my best version of this gun, as far as like perks go. Because we have accurized rounds, full bore, range masterwork. The only issue is shield disorient is a dead perk. But we had a supposed to payload. I probably would have taken quick draw in there or kill clip in there. Kill clip supposed to payload sounds crazy. Actually, yeah. And then we have, this probably is probably my more consistent role as well. Actually, let me put some juice in this. Ew, what? Did I put that on there? Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably my second best roll of this, as far as like being current, because quick draw still works like a charm, and then we have rampage, so this is probably my second best roll of this gun. But yeah, I've used it. And then of course Tatara's Gaze, another classic. This was like this is like one of two snipers, no, one of maybe like three snipers that can get a kill clip on it. But kill clip, quick draw, accurize, awesome. Recluse, they had to hold this boy down in fucking raw to get to lower his power, because this was too much power. This is the original Recluse. Gnawing Hungers, my. Outlast, this is when I was doing that grind for spare rations. Got Outlast. Got two last man standing rolls. Two pretty decent ones, actually. Pretty decent rolls, actually. The range could be wanting, but this has that opening shot, so but two pretty decent rolls on last man standing. This one's better. This one's far better, because that threat detector on it, and the demolitionist isn't a bad perk to have. You get that back. Again, another great sniper that I know Tyrant loves. Soul Survivor has that great perk set up of snapshot opening shot. He hates this gun. This gun is this gun right here is just, honestly, it's everything to me. This gun, this archetype of gun, Expedition, is everything to me. This gun carried me through so much shit. So much. This is the gun I used. This is the gun I used probably the most during my comp grind, because of its consistency. I think it was, let me see. Yeah, I think it was this roll exactly, funny enough. So how many kills does this have on it? Yeah, I didn't use this roll. I think it was this roll. Yeah, this roll right here. But this is back in the season of Opulence. Got that roll. Oh yeah, quick draw opening shot. This one was a good one that I used a lot too. 254 kills. Then I have this near max range one. Adhortative. This is another one that I use a lot. I think this is the that season of the forgot which one this was. I just hated how the skin looked on this shit. I just hated it so much. I still hate it now. Optative. This was me still trying to find an alternative to fucking Not Forgotten. Trophy Hunter, yeah, I have this one. This is the Euros that they brought back during that. I think it was like, I forgot which season this was, but this was the same 14 season. You know, I have Dynamic Sway, Kill Clip, then I have the brought back Last Hope, Range Finder, Multi Kill Clip. Range Finder is dead, not dead, but it's not as good as it used to be. Multi Kill Clip is decent, a good. It's a serviceable damage perk. And I have another one. This is more a consistency roll. The Jack Queen Keen, I just have it to have it. It's not that good, honestly. This one is crazy. I had 3 of these. It's not as good, but it's decent. Then the Seraph Shotguns. I have several of these that I had to narrow down because I was like, it was too much, but this is a very good shotgun. Quick Draw Snapshot, great roll. Quick Draw Vorpal, this is more for killing supers. These are the only 2 summoners I got before the previous versions of them. This roll here is great. This roll here is decent as well. Fellwinters, damn. I didn't realize I had that many kills this. God damn. They nerfed this one to where it's not even worth using anymore. But it's still good. It's still a great shotgun. Like if you don't have a good shotgun, this one's for free. So I like if in the game, 13k kills on it. Well, 1300 kills on it. And then let me see any more oldies. Any more oldies? I have the version 2s of Ikelos with decent rolls too. This one is a very, Seraph rounds. I remember that shit. Seraph rounds. Actually, I probably should do this because then I would be able to do this. Get that range stat up. And then just fix up. Yeah, great roll. Tap a trigger with Dynamic Sway, amazing roll. This one is a great PvE roll because the version 3 doesn't get demolitions on it. It doesn't have demolitions on it. So this is a great one for grenade builds. First and last out, a damn near 100 max range roll. And then this is when they brought in Igneous. These are the only 2 that I kept. This one is a great one, 498 in stats. Snapshot, Killing Wind feels great. I remember, this one's crazy actually. I remember when this dropped, Bush and Tyrant and I did this. We only did the Nightfall one time to get this. He didn't get it, I did. And the roll I got was the God roll. Like 5 out of 5. Not 5 out of 5. Yeah, 5 out of 5 God roll. The issue with why I don't use this thing more is because, again, I can't fucking aim. And so, I'll be losing gunfights due to inconsistency. It is crazy. Let me see this. Wait, let me see what do y'all say in the chat. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Got the god roll. Really don't use it that much because I can't consistently get my kills with it. But yeah, this is the god roll. And plus, rangefinder doesn't work the way it used to anymore, so it's not even the god roll anymore, like that. The other shotgun, the other sniper that got killed, that has kill clip on it. I don't use the kill clip roll that much. It's right here, but it's very good with other perks. Opening shot surplus, auto loading holster snapshots, great perk load. Great. Then we have the Sayura's Wrath. I'm probably one of the few people that still have this roll with Celerity. Probably one of the few. Celerity is a busted perk. Honestly, they should have done it like they did in D1, where they made all of the trials guns that were adept have that extra perk on the outside, and that perk should have been Celerity. If they did that, this gun would have been those guns would be even more valuable. But not one of the few that has that on this. And then the one that I use now the most as my best roll, because this is a good ass roll. God damn. The one that I use now as my best roll because before that, this was my best roll. Dynamic sway kill clip with 76 range. And I stopped using it because if you can tell, the amount of kills I have on it are numerical order 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just stopped using it because I was like, that's a once in a million, probably billion chance to get that many kills in that way. So I stopped using it and went on a hunt for a new one. And the new one I ended up getting is this roll, which is arguably better, give more or less, because now with perpetual motion, when I'm running, I get, boosted stats and stability and handling and shit. I think from what it says, boosted stability, handling, and reload. So all the other stats that suck because of how it's modded out, I get boosted when I'm running, which is all the time. And then kill clip, and then of course, got that 84 range, near max range. I think the only way to get higher than this would have been to have a adept one that has, and then put adept range on it. But I'm not complaining with this. I mean, I almost have 1,000 kills with this bitch. I'm not complaining at all. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Here's Wraths of Vex. I remember in our friend group, one of our friends, he did the Vex raid. He did the raid for this so many times, and the gun still wouldn't fucking drop for him. He was pissed. I don't know if he ever got a drop. I only have this because of how fucking crazy it is that it has. I think I can make this get max range. Yeah, I can. If I just like 99, 100. There we go. It has 100 range. No, not 100 range. It has 100 stability. This gun is fucking weird. These are just more so for PvE. Let me see. And then this was probably my closest attempt. My closest and best attempt at getting a replacement for Not Forgotten. This is my best role, but the only thing that bothers me is that I wish I had gotten either steady hands here or rapid hit with this range of 77. I mean, I put almost 1,000 kills on this bitch. because the other ones I have that combination. This one, 67, steady hands, kill clip. This one, this one is just a more of a weird one because like it's the same amount of range as this one, but with only one perk on it. But with only one perk on it. Hey, how you doing, D Scott? You know, and then same thing with this one, even more range, 78. And then this one was the way I had originally. Let's see any more. I did a couple to get this. This is probably my best roll for this. And this is probably my other good roll for it. Let's see. Let's see here. What else? What else? Just another good roll, Galio. Let's see. This one. My adept. I think I have a few adept ups. I think my first time going flawless in this game, I got the adept Whistler's Whim. Yeah, this was my first flawless. My second time going flawless was for this gun, the Exalted Truth. I actually went flawless twice for this one, I think, because I fucked up the whole being able to have them randomly drop flawless thing. So I had to do it. So I went flawless again, so that way I could just farm it as a flawless drop. Yeah. This one, I got a pretty good roll on this. I'm not complaining of this roll at all. You know, Eye of the Storm is great. Goated perk. Outlaw, go good perk. And then Rampage has a second perk option. Great. Masterwork, range masterwork. Lucky on that one. And then added range for 10 more range. Great gun. And these were the, like, just other ones I was using. And then range fighter kill clip roll was using it. And then I think like my second, my second, no, my second flawless was probably for, where is it? Do I have this gun on me? I don't think I have that gun on me. I think it's one of my other characters. But my second flawless was for the machine gun, the Trials machine gun. That was my second flawless. If I have it, yeah, it's some other character. Yeah, that was my second flawless. My third, my most recent flawless was for the Igneous Hammer. This was the Crucible drop, the Igneous Hammer. I haven't been flawless since then. Don't really care to be anymore at this point, but this is a very good roll. Fragile focus, opening shot for, you know, consistency and range purposes, or if I want golden tricorn for the damage. Ideally, I pick stability because that matters more on 120s, but I could always go for adept range to really put it up there, but that would, you know, that mess my stability, so I don't. And then a couple, and I have a lot of rolls of this too. And I have a lot of summoner rolls. But you know, this is my vault as a. Let me see. Do I have any really outdated heavies? Oh yeah, here it is. This isn't the added one that I have, but I have the Unwavering Duty. And then, of course, the OG, one of the best LMGs in the game when it comes back, 21% Delirium. This thing would just spray and pray. Oh my goodness, this gun. And then we can bring it back up from a legacy item. Oof, that'd be killer. Yep, this is about to be killer. But I don't really have a lot of older heavy weapons. Like outside of War Clip Coil was the OG. This was like the go-to heavy weapon because it would just kill everything. It would kill supers. It would just kill. I think with this one, yeah, I have a shit ton of kills. Yeah, 2,884. God damn. No, I think this is the one that has. No, don't I have one that has more kills on it? I probably do somewhere. Yeah, it is Destiny. It is. Let me finish this up. I'm getting kind of tired. And then we have the play of the game. I hate that TV brought attention towards this gun when it first came out. We have the curtain call in Void. We have Swarm with the Raven. We have a Hammerhead, the OG Hammerhead. We have the interference. I mean, the interface is from the interfacer is from Borderlands. But yeah, this is my vault. I have a lot of older god rolls, a lot of guns that people can never get it again, and I honestly cannot wait, for these guns to come back in the game because I'm ready to use my Not Forgotten. I'm ready. I'm ready to bring that boy back out. I am ready. I'm ready to bring back out my Dust Rock Blues. I'm ready. I'm ready to bring that bitch bad boy back out. I'm ready to bring back out my bygones. I'm ready. I'm ready to bring out my Antiope D. I'm ready. I am ready. My body is ready. But that aside, guys. It was a pleasure having y'all here today just for this quick stream, this quick little video to touch the algorithm for the whole, sunsetting stuff. Want to say thank y'all for that. If y'all are feeling charitable, I'll drop my Cash App in the pinned comment. Y'all could add to it. If not, it's up to y'all. That being said, I'm going to be streaming more and making more videos this summer because now all I have is work, so I have more of the free time, and I'm not as burned out as I used to be over making videos because I was burned out at the time. Like editing videos as meticulously as I did, just to get not so many views and everything, irritated me and also burned me out. But I'm revitalized, or as as Virgil would say, I'm motivated. I'm motivated now, so be in tune for that. That aside, y'all have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend, and peace. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.